They say educators do more than teaching, and you know what? I totally agree with that. Way beyond teaching the curriculum content, educators, teachers find themselves filling diverse roles. Some of these roles, they don't even realize that they're filling them. I refer to those roles as hats that teachers wear. In my gist today, I will share 30 of those hats. Stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Edu Gist. Here I share inside life education gists, outside life education gists, and all the gists in between. Welcome back if you're already a subscriber, and if you're new to my channel, good to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And then to everyone watching this video, kindly subscribe to my channel. Like this video, share with others, and turn on the bell notification icon so that you will be duly notified once I upload new gists. So, which hat are you wearing as a teacher or as an educator? Let's quickly explore them. So, the first hat you wear as an educator, apart from teaching, is mom. This applies mostly to female teachers. You know those times the children come to school and they unconsciously call you mom or mommy? Well, they might not mean it that way, but trust me, the truth is that you do act like a mother to them. You can't help but exhibit your maternal nature in the classroom. Number two, magician, abracadabra. Everyone, school authority, parents, and even the students, they all believe that you have magical wand that you wave over everything and just make things perfect. You have a magical power to fix everything. Number three is nanny. Hello, EYFS teachers. You know what I'm talking about, right? From toilet runs to opening their food for them, down to helping them change their clothes, or buckling their shoes, or buckling their belts. Well, you know you're not nannies in that actual sense, but it does feel that way sometimes, doesn't it? Next is doctor. I have a headache. My tummy hurts. The students would complain sometimes, right? And you know that some teachers have some of these basic first aid items tucked away in their lockers or drawers. We have them everywhere. We are doctors. Next is comedian. What's the use if you are a teacher and you are not funny? What's the use? Sure, we have to cook up some jokes to spice up our lessons so that we make learning fun for our students. Yes, we are comedians, whether we like it or not. Next is guidance counselor. Our students have not just come to our classes with the need to acquire knowledge. They have also come with other, more personal issues, which you got it right. You, I, us, we have to sort it out for them as their teachers. Next is mind reader. But of course, what these students don't understand is that all the tricks they try to play on us now, we've done them already in our own time. So before they carry out their mischievous acts, we read their minds and act one step ahead of them. Sometimes it can be frustrating to them. Next is dancer. Hey, come on. If you are not a dancer as a teacher, especially as an EYFS teacher, how then will you enjoy those nursery rhymes with them? Surely circle time is sweetest when we add just the right level of dance moves. Yes, and yes. Next is fitness coach. Yeah, in addition to all the other lessons you have to teach, you do know that you also have to teach them physical education. I mean, all learning and no exercises make students lazy bones. Yeah, and maybe dull brains. Next is George. He did it first. It wasn't me. I mean, no judge settles cases, and very frequently more than a teacher. You agree with me, right? Sometimes, however, the cases these students bring to our courtrooms are the most ridiculous, the most hilarious, sometimes the most annoying, yes. But hey, we wouldn't have it any other way, would we? This is what makes our work so interesting. Next is confident. if some parents knew the amount of family secrets their children have disclosed to their teachers, they would cringe in shock. But you see, that's how they see us. That's how these students see us as confidence. They feel they can talk to us about certain things and they trust that we would keep to our side of the bargain. Yeah. Next is Google search engine. Has a student ever asked you a question and you replied that you didn't know it? Did you see the surprise on his or her face? Like, you, the teacher, you don't know it? Yes, they believe that we know everything. God help us. Next is entertainer. Have you tried being boring in your class? It is one way not to be a teacher. Being boring, trust me. Educators, in addition to everything we already are, we need to be humorous too. Yes, go learn how to be funny. Next is an actor or an actress. Imagine that you've just had a very bad morning at home before coming to school. But then, once you get into the school premises, you have to get into character and wear a happy face to take on the day's job. We are very good at acting and hiding our emotions just so that our work can be seamless. The things teachers do. Next is artist. Have you seen a teacher who hasn't drawn a funny bird or a ridiculous table before? Okay, let's not dwell on whether our drawings come out perfectly or not. The point here is that you can't avoid getting to the point in your daily routine as a teacher where you have to quickly draw something on the board, to illustrate something or drive home a point. Yes, we all do that. And they laugh at us, but it's fine. Next is tech specialist. Yup, you have to know how these apps and technological platforms work. Internet or no internet, data or no data, you just have to. By the way, we also have to be very tech savvy because the children we teach these days, they are digital natives themselves. They are the Gen Zs and the Gen Alphas. So, no lagging behind as an educator. Up your game. Next is junk collector. As I shoot this video, I have about 20 shoe boxes that I have kept for the longest time, waiting for the right use. Most likely a craft activity. Have you ever been in a party and all you could think of was how to pack all the empty water bottles for craft activities in your class? I bet. Oh dear, haven't we all? From shoe boxes to empty tissue rolls to bottle covers and so on. We are always looking out for teaching resources. We see it this way, but others think we are junk collectors. We're fine with it, right? Yes. Next is friend. Sometimes we do just have to step a little bit away from our teaching role and be a friend to our students. That's all that matters to them sometimes. Yeah. Next is disciplinarian. Now this is balancing the roles, being a teacher, being a friend, and a disciplinarian. We do know when to draw the line and step in to manage unruly behavior, don't we? Next is mentor. We've all walked this road before where we were mentored by our own teachers or even our parents. For some of us whose parents were both educators too. Now as teachers, we are here to guide our students. We are here to guide, to direct, and redirect them. Next is role model. We are like open books as educators. All eyes are on us, so we can't do wrong. Why? There are so many young adults who look up to us, even without knowing it. There are some of your students that have set you as their role model. Now imagine letting them down. The life of a teacher. Next is handyman. We always have the right tools at the right time. A student's uniform tears, you have a needle and thread to fix it. A child loses their pencil, not to worry, you always have an extra one. Our bags are usually filled with emergency items. Oh Lord. Okay, next is motivational speaker. You are always encouraging your students, prodding them and motivating them not to give up. And when they feel low, you are there to lift their spirits with your powerful words. Yes, our words are powerful as educators. You assure them that they can do it. Next is content creator. You plan lessons, you come up with end of year productions, you organize events, you write scripts, the list is endless. You are always creating one thing or another. Aren't we just superhuman beings? Next is trainer. If you hadn't realized it before now, then let me tell you for free. You give some sort of training to the parents of your students daily. You do advice, you coach, you educate, you enlighten, and you answer their numerous questions. That's professional training you are giving them. Yes, yes. You didn't know? Now you know. Next is cheerleader. You ask a student a question and they get it right. Maybe after so many unsuccessful attempts. Don't you go jumping and singing for their success? You go, well done. Wow, you are amazing. Are you throwing some dance moves too? Just so they feel happy. You're always cheering your students on and celebrating every single achievement of theirs. You are a cheerleader, my educator friend. Next is storyteller. I'm not sure there's a better storyteller in the whole wide world than a teacher. They are always ready with their once upon a time, even when they don't have any clue how the story is going to pan out sometimes. So, as an educator, you make most of your lessons very interesting and engaging by telling a story here and telling a story there. Yes, we're always telling stories. Next is marketer. You heard that correct. Marketer. Oh, you didn't know that every time you resolved an issue a parent had with the school management or the school policy, for example, you didn't know that you just marketed the school? Now you know. Now you know. Teachers are one of the best, if not the best, marketers a school has. You market the school without even realizing it. Next is event planner. It's time for field trips, it's time for Independence Day. Oh, tomorrow you need to take the students to a spelling bee competition. You name it. You are constantly planning events and executing them. Finally, you are a life coach. After all, the whole essence of educating a child is so that he or she will turn out to be a wholesome child, a confident individual, and a global citizen. As an educator, you help facilitate this process every single day in your classroom. You are raising young adults and indeed future leaders. So, which of these hats do you enjoy wearing the most? Which of them are the most challenging? Are you proud to be a teacher despite all these many hats that you have to wear? Would you do this over and over and over again, no matter the unrealistic expectations that come with the job specifications? I'm assuming that you answered in the affirmative to all those questions. You would like to do this over and over again. And if that be the case, yes, saluting you, my powerful educator friend. Keep wearing your hats proudly. Keep doing what you're doing. You are celebrated. Continue to wear all your hats proudly. All right, I'll talk to you in the next video. Remember, you can send me a mail at edugistTV@gmail.com if you have any topic you want to share with me so I can gist about it here in this channel. Kindly like this video, share it, and most importantly, do subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification icon. That way, you know exactly when I upload new videos and you can catch up on all the gists. This is me signing out now. Take care. Bye for now.